Chairman, I move to adjourn the October 6th, 2020 City Council meeting.
I need a second, council members.
Jones, second.
Thank you. It has been moved by Vice Chairman Covet and seconded by Councilman Jones. Do we have any unfinished business on October 6th agenda? Seeing none, the October 6th council meeting is hereby adjourned without objection. Sergeant at Arms, please call our October 20th, 2020 council meeting to order.
Oh, yes. This Honorable Council of the City of Memphis is hereby called to order for the transaction of business pursuant to adjournment.
I'd like to recognize the chaplain of the day. He's come back again, the Reverend Dr. Edward Parker Jr., Senior Pastor at Berean Missionary Baptist Church, and he was invited by Councilman Jones. He will provide the prayer, not just for our community, but for our nation. Pastor Parker?
Good evening. God blessings be unto you. We've come to pray and praise our God. Can we bow at this moment?
Sir.
Most holy and everlasting God of the universe, we give all praises unto your name. God, you are great and greatly to be praised. We thank you, God, for another expression of your love toward us. And you have given us this day to function as we choose. Therefore, we take this time to thank you for your grace and mercy. We pray now that your will be manifested in our duties and responsibilities as we continue in this day. We seek your direction and guide us to carry out the affairs of this city. For there are many that have put their trust in this body to do good. We thank you for this moment of contemplation as we go forth with duties and responsibilities assigned to us. It is in the joy of the Lord that we surrender this prayer. And for me, it is in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. And thank you, Pastor Parker. Councilman Jones?
Thank you again, Dr. Parker, for opening up this meeting of the Memphis City Council with your words of prayer. You know, everybody knows that these are some challenging times for us, and I think that most of us know the power of prayer, and we are grateful for the words that you've bestowed upon us. So thank you, and God be with you.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you.
be with you. Amen.
Thank you. Councilwoman Logan, please recite the Pledge of Allegiance. We can't hear you. You have your mic on?
Madam Chair, I'm happy to do it.
Okay, thank you.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much. Madam Comptroller, please call the roll.
Councilmember Canali.
Here.
Carlisle.
Here.
Vice Chairman Covet.
Here.
Easter Thomas.
Present.
Ford.
Present.
Johnson.
Present.
Jones.
Here.
Logan. Morgan.
Here.
Smiley. Swearingen.
Present.
Warren.
Present.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Present.
Chairwoman Robinson, you have a quorum.
Thank you so much. Who has read the minutes of the previous meeting?
I have, Madam Chairman.
Thank you.
Colleagues, I've reviewed the meeting minutes for October 6th, 2020, find them to be in order and move their adoption. Second.
Thank you. It has been moved by Vice Chairman Covet and seconded by Councilman Canali. Madam Comptroller, will you please call the roll?
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Covet,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan, Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley, Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you. Welcome to the October 20th, 2020 regular meeting of the Memphis City Council, which is being conducted electronically pursuant to the notice due to the COVID-19 emergency. Without objection, the notice of the meeting will be included in the minutes of this meeting. A notice of meeting was placed on the City Council webpage regarding how the public may electronically access the meeting and or recording of the meeting and how to provide written comments concerning any agenda item or any matter prior to this meeting. Public comments were to be submitted to the Memphis City Council 24 hours prior to today's meeting. Vice Chairman Covet will read those comments at the appropriate time. He will only read those comments that included the requisite information, which was the person's name and address. Incomplete comments on those received late will be sent to council records and placed in the file. The following items are being held for 2 weeks until November 3rd. Item 34, item 35, with item 35 going back to committee. Are there any other items to be held or dropped?
Chairman, item 5 was held in planning and zoning.
Okay, council members, please add item number 5. Thank you. I don't see any others. Hearing none, let's move to item number 1, Madam Comptroller.
Item number 1 is a resolution designating October as Breast Cancer Awareness Month and recognizing Susan G. Komen, Memphis Mid-South. This resolution is sponsored by Vice Chairman Covet.
Thank you. Vice Chairman Covet, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Colleagues, we've talked about this all month. This is a very important month for the Covet family. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. My mom, my sister-in-law, and one of my cousins are survivors. And I remind everybody, as I did 2 weeks ago, that because of COVID, a lot of folks are not getting checked out. And we could have up to 10,000 additional deaths because folks aren't getting it checked. So please, for the rest of the month, wear your pink and encourage everyone to get tested. Madam Chairman, the resolution reads, whereas the Memphis City Council recognizes the Susan G. Komen Memphis Mid-South Mississippi for promoting the health of all Memphians impacted by breast cancer, a disease that affects all ages, genders, races, and income. And whereas founded in 1992, Susan G. Komen Memphis Mid-South Mississippi has provided approximately $11.6 million in direct grants and partnered with major hospitals to extend its service area to cover 14 counties within Tennessee and the entire state of Mississippi. And whereas breast cancer is the most prevalent cancer in the world today, and both women and men are directly affected by this disease, In 2020, about 276,480 new cases of invasive breast cancer will be diagnosed in women, and 2,620 cases will be diagnosed in men in the United States. And whereas there is a continuing gap in treatment outcomes for underserved populations diagnosed with breast cancer, prompting Susan G. Komen, Memphis, Mid-South Mississippi, to dedicate its resources to providing funding for breast health services, breast cancer education, and outreach for more women and men in need. And whereas for 28 years, Susan G. Komen, Memphis, Mid-South Mississippi, has hosted an annual 5K event, Race for the Cure. And for every dollar raised, 25% goes to breast cancer research, and 75% of the life-saving funds are used within the community. And whereas Susan G. Komen is second only to the United States government in funding breast cancer research, and Komen, Memphis, Mid-South Mississippi has contributed over $3.5 million to direct breast cancer research. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Memphis City Council stands in solidarity with those battling breast cancer and those at risk for breast cancer, and proclaim that the month of October 2020 be known as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Memphis City Council honors all citizens touched by breast cancer and extends sincere gratitude to Susan G. Komen, Memphis Mid-South, for 27 years of service. Adopted, Frank Colbett, Memphis City Council, Patrice Robinson, Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'll second that myself, Robinson. Council members, we appreciate this resolution. We support all the families who have been impacted by breast cancer, and we support all individuals who need to be tested and go through that healing process. We thank you, Frank, for this presentation on today. And council members, don't forget to wear your pink in honor of Breast Cancer Month. Madam Comptroller, will you please call the roll on this item?
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Aye.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan, Morgan, Smiley,
Yes, ma'am.
Clarendon,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye, co-sponsor Foster.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes, and I have someone in the queue, Councilman Morgan.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I was going to thank you to Nicole Vett for being a champion of this every year. This is obviously something that's affected the city council family, both staff and elected officials. And, sometimes, we laugh and we have fun with wearing the pink and the idea, and there are people that express skepticism out there about awareness having an effect. But I just wanted to offer something encouraging. I was talking to a radiologist earlier this week, and I was just asking them kind of basic questions. What's their bread and butter? What's the normal thing that they see, the most common scan? Is it a chest x-ray? Is it this or is it that? He said, this month, it's all mammograms. I said, what do you mean? He goes, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, it's mammograms. People flood in here because the awareness campaign works and it does save lives. And that really kind of stunned and took me back a step. And I appreciate it so much more than I ever did before. All the pink, all the effort, all the honorary resolutions, and the conversations that we've been having about it. So thank you again to everybody that's been involved with it, especially Vice Chair Colbert.
Okay, thank you. Madam Comptroller, will you please call item number 2?
Item number 2 is a resolution approving a special use permit located at 590 East Rains Road containing 0.26 acre in the commercial mixed use -1 district. This resolution is sponsored by the Office of Planning and Development. It was held from October 6th. The case number is SUP 20-07.
Thank you. Can I get a motion? Let me get Councilman Colbert. Sorry, Councilman Colbert.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I see Mr. Bray is on the phone. There is no opposition. Colleagues, this case was heard in committee, received no recommendation. I'll move it to the floor. May I have a second, please?
Thank you.
All right, seconded by Warren. Mr. Bray, there is no opposition, but there is a recommendation of rejection. So per our rules, why don't we give you 2 minutes to speak? And if Mr. Flowers, the owner, is on, we'll give him 2 minutes also. But Mr. Bray, let's start. Get your name and address for the record, please.
David Bray with the Bray Firm, 2950 Stage Plaza North. Appreciate you guys continuing this from 2 weeks ago and the issue with why I couldn't be here. I'm working with Mr. Flowers here. He owns the existing business at this location. He's looking to expand that business and have more than just the seasonal operation of the tax business. We worked out a site plan. I think we worked a lot of the issues with staff on what we can do on that site plan. We have a few more tweaks to do. He has discussed this with many of his surrounding neighbors. We feel like this is a good fit for the area and allows him to expand within the existing area that he has. Mr. Flowers is here with me, so I'm turn the screen a little bit, let him give you his name and address and say what he has to say.
My name is Jerome Flowers. I'm located at 590 East Rains Road. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for allowing me to speak on my behalf of my business plan. As Mr. Brad said that I do own the location at 590 East Rains Road, and it's seasonal. It's a tax business, which is seasonal and 3.5, 4 months out of a year. That's the only thing I have going on at that location. So what I'm doing, I'm seeking to expand to, try to get more people working in my area, which I have been doing this since 1996. I own 3 businesses. I'm licensed in the state of Tennessee with 3 businesses. And so I'm seeking to keep the doors open at this location. And I certainly appreciate you all giving me the opportunity to speak on it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
If I could add just a couple of things, we hadn't really gone through the specifics of the site plan, but if you pull up your packet and you see where it is now, the sort of head-end parking as you come in towards the building, we're adjusting that. We're adding a little landscaping in the front. All of the display vehicles will be around to the rear of the building. So we're trying to do everything as possible to make this as attractive as possible in that stretch. And we're here. We'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you very much. This is District 6, which is Councilmember Ford's district. Is the single member district. It's District 8 also, it is. Would you guys be okay with the hold? Councilman Ford may want to go out to the site and visit with you on that.
Absolutely. We'd be agreeable to that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before I make the motion to hold, Council Lady Johnson, Super District 8, would you like to ask a question or offer a thought?
I can support a hold and go by. I passed by there last week, So I was not able to get onto the property and look at it. So I would love for that to be on hold for another couple of weeks.
Outstanding. Then I will go ahead and make the motion, or should I pitch it back to you, Chair Lady? We have a motion on the, I'd like to move to hold if there's a proper second, and then we'll pitch it to you.
I'll
Okay.
second it.
The move to
Johnson,
proper second by Cheyenne Johnson. Council, Chair Lady, you have the ball.
Thank you. Madam Comptroller, will you please call on the roll on this item? It was moved by Councilman Covette to hold item number 2, seconded by Councilwoman Johnson.
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Covette,
Yes.
Easter Thomas, Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley, Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Madam Comptroller, will you please call item number 3?
Item number 3 is a resolution approving a special use permit located at 580 Beltline Street, 584 Beltline Street, 579 Boston Street, 2638 Southern Avenue, and 2650 Southern Avenue, containing 0.9 acre in the commercial mixed use -1 and residential urban -1 districts. This resolution is sponsored by the Office of Planning and Development. It was held from October 6th. The case number is SUP 20-08.
Councilman Covette.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Mr. McCaskill, I see where you're on the call. Could you turn your camera on and your microphone on, please?
I'm here.
All right, you got a hot mic then. Good, good. Colleagues, this case was heard in committee. It received no recommendation. There is no opposition. So, Mr. McCaskill, why don't I get your name and address, and if you wanted to share something, the council lady of the district strongly supports it. So you have 2 minutes, please.
Yes, Tim McCaskill, 7891 Stage Hills Boulevard. Ms. Swearingen met with the applicant and myself out there last Friday. We had a nice meeting and explained exactly what we were going to do. And I think by the time we got finished with the meeting, we were all in favor of this development.
Thank you very much, Mr. McCaskill. You can save the balance of your time just on the off chance that you need it. This is the queue for item 3. Do I see Mr. Morgan? Councilman Morgan, are you in the queue?
Mhm.
Yes, sir. I'm in agreement with what Councilwoman Swearingen said earlier, that this is certainly an upgrade to the property. This is a pretty tough neighborhood. There's a lot of drag racing up and down this part of Southern at night. I just wanted to ask to the developer about the business. What are the plans for the hours of operation and any security measures that y'all are putting in place in terms of lighting or cameras? What efforts are y'all planning on making there?
This site will be well lit. There will be security cameras. They don't allow loitering around their store. They have other stores in Memphis. They make a really good store, and the hours will be approximately 6 a.m. to midnight.
Okay.
We have a fuel canopy out front, and you've seen those. Those are really well lit underneath.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much. Really appreciate y'all's investment. Looking forward to this.
Thank you, Councilman Morgan. I see no other members in the queue. Can I go ahead?
Councilman Warren, please.
Councilman Warren, you recognize.
Motion to approve.
Been moved. I'll second it. Seeing no other members in the queue, nobody else waving their hand at me. It's been moved by Warren, seconded by Colvett. Madam Chairman, you have the ball.
Madam Comptroller, please call the roll.
Councilmember Canali?
Yes.
Carlisle?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Covette?
Yes.
Easter Thomas?
Yes.
Okay.
Ford?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Jones?
No.
Logan?
Aye.
Morgan?
Yes.
Smiley?
Yes.
Swearingen?
Aye.
Warren?
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson?
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you. Madam Comptroller, please call item number 4.
Item number 4 is a resolution approving a special use permit located at 3169 Kirby Parkway, parcel ID number 093-200-00221, containing plus or minus 9.61 acres in the residential urban -3 district. This resolution is sponsored by the Office of Planning and Development. The case number is SUP 20-11.
Vice Chairman Covett.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairman. Mr. Councilman's on the line. Colleagues, there is no opposition. So for the purposes of this case, we'll heard the committee receive no recommendation. I move it to the floor. Can I get a second?
Second.
Moved and properly seconded. Mr. Councilman, would you introduce yourself, name and address, and share?
Luke Councilman, 495 Tennessee Street, Suite 152, Memphis, Tennessee.
Do you have anything you wish to add?
It's a very nice site. It's in a very busy area in a wooded part of the apartment complex. The residents in this area of these apartments will greatly benefit by this increase in coverage. They'll also give them more options as far as internet and phone service. The site is needed. And again, it'll be nestled in the woods, and I would respectfully ask that our application be approved. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Councilman. Again, there's no opposition. The council members, I see nobody in the queue. Nobody waving their hand at me. It was moved by Colvett, seconded by Warren.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. Will you please call the roll on this item?
Councilmember Canali?
Yes.
Carlisle?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Covette?
Yes.
Easter Thomas?
Oh, done.
Oh, okay.
Easter Thomas? Ford?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Jones?
Aye.
Logan?
Aye.
Morgan?
Yes.
Smiley? Swearingen?
Aye.
Warren?
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson?
Aye. Thank you, Madam Comptroller. That motion passes.
Thank you.
Madam Comptroller, will you please call item number 6?
Item number 6 is a resolution approving a street alley closure located west of Pond Street and plus or minus 150 feet south of East Macklemore Avenue, containing plus or minus 1,591 square feet in the residential single-family R6 district. This resolution is sponsored by the Office of Planning and Development. The case number is SAC 20-17.
Thank you, Councilman Covet.
Thank you very much. Is Evelyn Royston on the call?
Yes, present.
Very, very good. Colleagues, this case was heard in committee, received no recommendation. I'll move it to the floor. May I get a second, please?
Second.
Seconded by Warren. Ms. Royston, may I have your name and address? You have no opposition, so if you got something you want to share, please do.
Yes, Evelyn Royston, 2809 Kirby Parkway, Memphis, Tennessee, 38119. We are requesting, since we have no opposition, but I just wanted to kind of share with you reasons that we're requesting this closure. This is an existing church. Bishop and Michael George are senior pastors located at 691, East Macklemore. And they have acquired the lots that divides the alley in their existing property. And they're wanting to add on to their church, but because of the existing non-conforming conditions of their church, they would need to build a new facility and will need to basically encroach into the alley to the properties that they have purchased that divide these particular lots. They're only requesting 122 feet of a 569 feet alley, which this alley is not a very constructive alley. There's a lot of what can I say, drug and other activities going on in this alley. And the church have really maintained the alley and kept it clean directly behind their property. So we are just requesting approval for them to be able to close that portion of the alley so that they can be able to build a new facility. And we would appreciate your approval for this case.
Okay, thank you. Councilman Covet, you're in the queue.
It's moved by Covet, seconded by Warren. I see nobody else in the queue. You have the ball.
Thank you. Madam Comptroller, will you please call item number 6?
Councilmember Canale?
Yes.
Carlisle?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Covet?
Yes.
Easter Thomas?
Yes.
Ford?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Jones?
Aye.
Logan?
Aye.
Morgan?
Yes.
Smiley? Swearingen?
Aye.
Warren?
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson?
Aye. That motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Comptroller, please call item number 7.
Item number 7 is an ordinance rezoning 580 and 584 Beltline Street containing 0.2 acres located in the residential urban -1 district up for third and final reading. This ordinance is sponsored by the Office of Planning and Development. It was held from October 6th. The case number is Z20-08. The ordinance number is 5762.
Thank you. Vice Chairman Covet.
Thank you. I see Mr. McCaskill still on the line.
Yes, sir.
All right, there you go. Colleagues, this case was also, it's the companion case. It was heard upstairs in committee. It received no recommendation. With that, I move it to the floor. Can I get a second?
Second.
All right. Mr. McCaskill, you've already been sworn in. Is there anything you wish to add further or just go to a vote?
I'd like to add that these are two 25-foot wide lots. One is vacant, the other one has a boarded up house on it. And this will allow us to square the north property line off so we can put our new building about 100 feet off Southern, whereas the existing buildings are only 25 feet off Southern. You actually have to back out into the street to get out of the parking lot. So we're going to move ours back to where there's plenty of room to maneuver and pull out in forward motion. That's all.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. McCaskill. I see no members in the queue and nobody waving at me. It's been moved by Colbert, seconded by Warren. Madam Chairman, you have the ball.
Thank you. Madam Comptroller, will you please call item number 7?
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley,
Yes.
Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you. Madam Comptroller, will you please call our consent agenda items 8 through 13?
Item number 8 is an ordinance amending Chapter 12 of the City of Memphis Code of Ordinances so as to update the Code of Ordinances related to sidewalks. Up for first reading, ordinance number 5764 is sponsored by Councilwoman Easter Thomas. Item number 9 is a resolution accepting Open Arms Care Mosaic Subdivision, lots 1 and 2, and authorizing release of the bond. Item number 10 is a resolution accepting Open Arms Care Subdivision, lots 2 and 3, Old Dexter Road, and authorizing release of bond. Item number 11 is a resolution accepting the Oaks at Dexter PD. The number is 04-332 and authorizing release of the bond. Item number 12 is a resolution approving the engineering plans Aerotropolis Phase 2 RDX American Way facility. The case number is CR-5341. Item number 13 is a resolution approving the engineering plans TPA Group Warehouse Homes and Airways project. The case number is CR-5342. Chairwoman Robinson, that concludes our consent agenda items.
Move it.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't see any members in the queue. Madam Comptroller, this item was moved by Councilman Canali, seconded by Councilman Warren. Will you please call the roll?
Madam Chairman, before we do, can we note that item 13, I believe, is same night minutes? I can't recall if we made sure that was clear.
Thank you, Vice Chairman Colbert. Same night minutes for item number 13, noted.
Madam Comptroller, call the roll.
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas, Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley, Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you.
Comptroller and Chair, can you add my yes to the roll call vote? This is Easter Thomas.
Thank you. Madam Comptroller, did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Madam Comptroller, please call our fiscal consent agenda with the same 9 minutes being requested on items 14 through 16.
Thank you. Item number 14 is a resolution to accept, allocate, and appropriate grant funds in the amount of $33,964 for professional fees, grants, and awards from the United Way of Greater Nashville for the Memphis Public Library and Information Center's Link 211 SNAP outreach. This resolution is sponsored by Library Services. Item number 15 is a resolution to accept a donation of a trash dumpster awarded to the Memphis Police Division, estimated value of $150 from Republic Services. This resolution is sponsored by MPD. Item number 16 is a resolution to accept a donation in the amount of $500 from 901 Parkinson's Fighters to the Memphis Police Division to be used to fund MPD boxing gym operational activities. This resolution is sponsored by MPD. Chairwoman Robinson, that concludes our fiscal consent agenda items.
Thank you. I need a motion.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. Madam Comptroller, I don't see anybody in the queue. This item was moved by Councilman Covett, seconded by Councilman Canale. Will you please call the roll?
Councilmember Canale,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Covett,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson, Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley, Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you. Madam Comptroller, will you please call the roll? Call for the MLTW fiscal consent agenda, items 17 through 32.
Item number 17 is a resolution awarding a purchase order to Panaya Inc. for software as a service software upgrade in the funded amount of $60,000. Item number 18 is a resolution awarding the approval of change number 2 to contract number 11966, MLGW network upgrade and enhancement with Converge One Incorporated, formerly Venture Technologies Incorporated, in the funded amount of $577,285.29. Item number 19 is a resolution awarding contract number 12168, external auditing services to Clifton Larson Allen, LLP, in the funded amount of $889,200. Item number 20 is a resolution awarding contract number 121 1 line clearance minor to ABC Professional Tree Services Incorporated in the funded amount of $30,040,152.24. Item number 21 is a resolution awarding contract number 12180 engineering services for water engineering to HDR Engineering, Inc. in the funded amount not to exceed $1,500,000. Item number 22 is a resolution awarding contract number 12213 ABB True Post Maintenance Services to Hitachi ABB Power Grid in the funded not to exceed amount of $1 million. Item number 23 is a resolution awarding contract number 12213 ABB True Post Maintenance Services. Item number 23 is a resolution awarding contract number 12137 Fiber Management and Monitoring System to Top Engineering Plus in the funded amount not to exceed $216,837.50. Item number 24 is a resolution awarding a purchase order to Automotive Tool Group for the purchase of laptop diagnostic tools in the funded amount of $57,314.61. Item number 25 is a resolution awarding a purchase order to Brighter Days and Nights, Inc. for 12-inch coated steel pipe and 12-inch carbon steel ball valves in the amount of $219,422. Item number 26 is a resolution awarding a purchase order to Gray Manufacturing Company, Inc. for the purchase of a mobile vehicle lift in the funded amount of $109,232. Item number 27 is a resolution awarding purchase orders to Auto Nation Ford Memphis in the funded amount of $22,617.96 and MHC Ford Memphis in the funded amount of $51,801 for the purchase of light duty vans. Item number 28 is a resolution awarding a purchase order to Brighter Days and Nights, Inc. for automated and control switches in the amount of $1,040,750. Item number 29 is a resolution awarding contract number 12172, Network Video Recording System Replacement to G4S Secure Integration LLC in the funded amount of $674,043.58. Item number 30 is a resolution approving change number 1 to contract number 12091, janitorial services with SKB Facilities and Maintenance in the funded amount of $760,661.30. Item number 31 is a resolution approving change number 4 to contract number 11855, janitorial services with SKB Facilities and Maintenance in the funded amount of $298,046.64. And our last item is number 32, a resolution approving change number 4 to contract number 11894, grounds maintenance, well lots with Turf Doctors L&M LLC in the funded amount of $69,441.40. Chairwoman Robinson, that concludes our MLGW fiscal consent items. Or
Thank you,
consent
Madam.
items.
Thank
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
Madam Comptroller. Councilman Morgan.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move for approval of the MLGW fiscal consent agenda.
Second, Colbert.
Thank you. Anybody in the queue? Seeing none, Madam Comptroller, this item was moved by Councilman Morgan, seconded by Councilman Carlisle. Madam Comptroller, please conduct a roll call vote for the MLGW fiscal consent agenda.
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley,
Yes.
Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Madam Comptroller, will you please call item number 42? We're going to do our add-ons.
Thank you. Item number 42 is a resolution requiring MWBE reports on all fiscal-based requests seeking approval by the Memphis City Council. This resolution is sponsored by Councilwoman Easter Thomas, Councilwoman Johnson, Councilwoman Logan, Councilwoman Robinson, Councilwoman Swearingen, Councilman Colbert, Councilman Ford, and Councilman Jones. There's a request for same night minutes.
Thank you, Councilman Ford.
Committee met, recommends approval, not so moved.
Second, Easter Thomas.
Thank you. I have one person in the queue, Councilman Warren.
I just may have missed it, but was I listed as co-sponsor?
No, you weren't. Would you like me to add?
Please.
Okay. Madam Comptroller, please add Councilman Warren. I
Thank
see
you,
no other.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Okay, I see no other members in the queue. Madam Comptroller, will you please call the roll on item number 42?
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Abstain.
Smiley,
Yes, ma'am.
Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you. Item number 43, Madam Comptroller.
Item number 43 is a resolution regarding residency of applicants for the Council Emergency Relief Program, administration by the Office of Business Diversity and Compliance. This resolution is sponsored by the administration.
Thank you. Councilman Jones.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. This item came before the Budget Committee earlier today. It was approved, and I so move.
Second.
Thank you, Dr. Warren. Councilman Jones, for my benefit, will you tell me what you all decided on?
Yes. What we decided upon is the administration came with the recommendation that we open it up to individuals who may have a business located in Memphis, but the owner may reside in Shelby County. So what we've done, what this resolution accomplishes is that we have allocated an amount no greater than $500,000 for businesses and business owners that fall into that category. And by the 15th, the application process will be, from now on, only after the 15th will this application be open to those particular businesses where the owner may live outside of Memphis, but their business is located in Shelby County. So there is a priority to Memphis-based businesses.
Okay, thank you. I see no one in the queue. Madam Comptroller, will you please call the roll on item number 43?
Canali?
Yes.
Carlisle?
Aye.
Vice Chairman Colbert?
Yes.
Easter Thomas?
Yes.
Ford?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Jones?
Aye.
Logan?
Aye.
Morgan?
No.
Smiley?
Yes, ma'am.
Swearingen?
Aye.
Warren?
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson?
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you. Madam Comptroller, please call item number 44.
Item number 44 is a resolution to amend the fiscal year 2021 general fund budget in the amount of $170,000 for the Family Safety Center. This resolution is sponsored by Councilman Carlisle, Councilman Canali, Councilman Colbert, Councilman Ford, Councilman Warren, and Councilman Jones.
Thank you. Madam Comptroller, will you please add Chairwoman Robinson?
Yes, I will add Chairwoman Robinson.
Thank you. Councilman Jones?
Thank you, Madam Chair. This item came before the Budget Committee earlier today. It was approved and I so moved.
Thank you.
Second.
But I heard Warren first, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Seeing no one in the queue, this item was moved by Councilman Jones, seconded by Councilman Warren. Madam Comptroller, will you please call the roll on item number 44?
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson, Jones,
Jones, aye.
thank you. Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley,
Aye.
Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you.
Chairwoman Robinson, may I revisit the vote of Councilmember Johnson? Yes or no?
Abstain.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Madam Comptroller, will you please call item number 45?
Item number 45 is a resolution encouraging all registered voters in the city of Memphis and Shelby County to vote in the 2020 general election. This resolution is sponsored by Councilman Canali, Councilman Colbert, Councilwoman Easter Thomas, Councilman Ford, Councilwoman Johnson, Councilman Jones, Councilwoman Logan, Councilman Smiley, Councilwoman Swearingen, and Councilman Warren.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. Please add Chairwoman Robinson. and that
Thank
it
you.
originated with me.
That is added. Chairwoman Robinson is added as a sponsor.
Thank you. Vice Chairman Covett.
Thank you very much. Committee met, recommends approval, and I so move.
Second.
Thank you. So I would like to read into the record tonight that this is a resolution encouraging all registered voters in the city of Memphis and Shelby County to vote in the 2020 general election. Now, therefore, be it resolved that all citizens maintain social distancing and take the appropriate safety precautions while making your voice heard and casting your vote. Thank you, council members. Madam Comptroller, this item was moved by Councilman Covett, seconded by Councilman Canale. Will you please call the roll?
Councilmember Canale.
Yes.
Carlisle.
Yes.
Vice Chairman Covett.
Yes.
Easter Thomas.
Yes.
Ford. Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Jones.
Aye.
Logan.
Aye.
Morgan.
Yes.
Smiley.
Yes, ma'am.
Swearingen.
Aye.
Warren.
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion unanimously passes. Thank you. Madam Comptroller, will you please, let's go, do we have any other add-on items? We've gotten all of those. Let's go to item number 33.
Item number 33 on our regular agenda is appointments. Memphis Civil Service Commission, Mark Allen, Robert L. Mebane, John B. Turner Jr., Latanya S. Walker. Memphis Landmark Commission, Joyce Selena Love, Margot Firster Payne. Memphis and Shelby County Building Code Advisory Board, Ian C. Enstrom, Carter Horde, and Andre D. Jones. That concludes the reading of the appointments.
Thank you, Councilman Carlisle, sorry.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The committee met, recommends approval, and I so move.
Second, please. Thank you, Dr. Warren. Seeing no one in the queue, Madam Comptroller, will you please call the roll on the appointments? It was moved by Carlisle, seconded by Warren.
Councilmember Canale.
Yes.
Carlisle.
Yes.
Vice Chairman Covett.
Yes.
Easter Thomas.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Jones.
Aye.
Logan.
Aye.
Morgan.
Yes.
Smiley. Swearingen.
Aye.
Warren.
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you. Madam Comptroller, will you please call item number 35?
36, according to my record, 35 is going back to committee.
Okay, thank you. Item number 36.
Item number 36 is a resolution amending the FY 2021 CIP budget by accepting congestion mitigation and air quality grant funds and establishing funding for the Covington Pike Signal System Project in the amount of $3,250,000. This resolution is sponsored by the Engineering Division.
Thank you, Councilman Smiley.
My pleasure.
Madam Chair, the committee may recommend approval, and I so move.
Second.
Thank you. I don't see anyone in the queue. Madam Comptroller, this item was moved by Councilman Smiley, seconded by Councilman Carlisle. Will you please call the roll?
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Aye.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley,
Yes.
Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you.
Chair
Madam
Lady,
Con-
34 was held for 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Item number 37.
Is a resolution requesting the appropriation of funds allocated in FY21 to FS02011 Fire Station 43 in the amount of $103,128.88 for information technology funded by GO Bonds. This resolution is sponsored by Fire Services.
Thank you. Councilwoman Swearingen.
Thank you very kindly. Item number 37 received a recommendable approval. I so move.
Who said second?
Warren.
Okay, thank you. Councilman Covett. I see no one in the queue. Madam Comptroller, this item was moved by Councilwoman Swearingen, seconded by Councilman Covett. Will you please call the vote for item number 37?
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford. Thank
Yes.
you, Easter Thomas. I did get your vote. Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley,
Yes.
Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you. Madam Comptroller, please call item number 38.
Item number 38 is a resolution accepting and appropriating 2019 Fire Prevention and Safety Grant Program funds from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security in the amount of $38,011.43 to be used to train fire personnel to the Tennessee State Certified Fire Investigator 1 level. This resolution is sponsored by Fire Services.
Thank you. Councilwoman Swearingen.
Item number 38 received a positive recommendation and I so move.
Johnson.
Thank you, Councilman Covett. I see no members in the queue. This item was moved by Councilwoman Swearingen, seconded by Councilman Covett. Madam Comptroller, will you please do roll call vote on item number 38?
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley,
Yes.
Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That item passes. Thank you. Madam Comptroller, please call item number 39.
That is a resolution transferring an allocation of $185,000 from FS 21100 FY21 Fire Station Improvement Cover to FS 02034 Security Cameras. This resolution is sponsored by Fire Services.
Thank you. Councilwoman Swearingen.
Item number 39 received a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Second, Johnson.
Thank you. Madam Comptroller, I see no members in the queue. This item was moved by Councilwoman Swearingen, seconded by Councilwoman Johnson. Will you please call the roll on item number 39?
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley,
Yes, ma'am.
Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you. Madam Comptroller, please call item number 40.
Resolution establishing a repair and infrastructure restoration project for the Bill Street Entertainment District Unit Police Station in the amount of $100,000. This resolution is sponsored by General Services Division.
Thank you. Councilman Smiley.
You're welcome.
Madam Chair, the committee may recommend approval. I so move.
Second, Colbert.
Thank you. I don't see any members in the queue. Madam Comptroller, this item was moved by Councilman Smiley, seconded by Councilman Colbert. Will you please call the roll on item number 40?
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley. Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. This motion passes. Thank you. Madam Comptroller, call our last item, item number 41.
With pleasure. Item number 41 is a resolution to amend the FY 2021 operating budget to accept a reimbursement in the amount not to exceed $22,000 from the FBI for expenditures by MPD Homicide Violent Crime Unit. This resolution is sponsored by Police Services.
Thank you. Councilwoman Swearingen.
Thank you very kindly. Item number 41 and the final item. This item was received by a positive recommendation, and it was favorable, and I approve.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Warren. I don't see anyone in the queue. Madam Comptroller, this item was moved by Councilwoman Swearingen, seconded by Dr. Warren. Please call the roll on item number 41.
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley,
Yes.
Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you. Please take your attention to same night minutes. Councilman Covett.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Colleagues, I have same night minutes for items 13, 14, 15, 16, 42, 43, 44, and 45. Staff double check me. And if I am correct, I so move.
Okay.
Thank you. Said Dr. Warren? Yeah, okay. Thank you. This item has been moved by Councilman Covett, seconded by Dr. Warren. Madam Comptroller, I don't see anyone in the queue. So will you please call the roll on same night minutes?
Councilmember Canali,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Colbert,
Yes.
Easter Thomas,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Logan,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Smiley,
Yes, ma'am.
Swearingen,
Aye.
Warren,
Aye.
Chairwoman Robinson.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you. That brings us to our public comment cards. Vice Chairman Covett.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Colleagues, we have two letters to us. The first one is from Joe Kent, 111 Flamingo Road. He writes, the council's articulation of my public comment is so abysmal. Reed Goldberger would do a better job. The articulation of my public comment has the vigor of edge board questioning in considering a Cushman and Wakefield pilot application for the zest of a Charlotte Bergman campaign. The delivery is worse than the monotone comedian Stephen Wright reciting the terms of an insurance contract. You might as well be reading an internet privacy agreement word for word. I hope you're happy. When watching my public comment read, I cringe as I do when watching the Night Together episode of The Bachelor. It makes me feel the misery of James Caan under the care of Kathy Bates when my public comment is read at the City Council. My 2 minutes of bi-weekly pleasure punching at the elitist establishment has been reduced to the displeasure of watching Zan yell the national anthem. I hope you're happy. I just read it. Next letter comes from Beverly Harbin of 4748 New Allen Road. She writes to us saying, requesting that the application be disapproved for a new gas station near the corner of Austin P and Yale. The Raleigh community does not need a gas station at that location. There are multiple gas stations within a block of that location. Raleigh community needs are great. Another gas station meets no end. That concludes our letters to the council. Madam Chairman, I move to recess.
Second.
Thank you.
You're good sport, Frank.
It's been moved.
Congratulations, Councilwoman.
This meeting has now been recessed.
Congratulations,
buddy.
Councilwoman.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Right on.
Good night, everybody.